Welcome to Dancing Water. I'm Susan. Delighted that you're here, and I'm offering a Dancing Water daily practice today. It's Saturday, and that means I'm offering an Ajna practice, which is a self-guided practice. And Ajna refers to the energy center that's right at the third eye, which is the center of intuition and inner knowing. So this week we've been anchoring our practices on determining the real need and spending time with ourselves in such a way that we can really pay attention to the need that perhaps is below the surface. So sometimes we realize that we say to ourselves, um, we need coffee, or we need a glass of wine, or something that perhaps is actually a superficial need when there's something else that's below it. So I hope that you will do some movement today. Movement is so essential for our bodies, for our minds, our emotions, our heart. So I hope you do some movement today. But the practice that I'm offering today is actually a practice of pausing, of stopping, getting quiet, and checking in. When we get caught up in the rush and tumble of our days, it's so easy to get entrained in habit and to not really pay attention to what's needed, both in ourselves and in the people around us. So what I'm inviting is for you just to pause. I've got my cup of tea here, and find a comfortable seat. You can also lie down. You could take this walking with you. And I invite you to do this kind of check-in. You can do it the beginning of the day or the end of the day, but you can also do it as you're moving through your day. And in particular, if you find yourself doing something that you would prefer not to do. So maybe it's to overeat when you're not really hungry, or snap at a loved one, or procrastinate and not do what you had hoped to do, or any kind of unkindness to yourself. If you find yourself doing something like that, first pause, take a breath, and be kind. And know that under that behavior, whatever it is that you've done, there is some valid and important need. So let's just take a moment, and if you like, you can remember a time or something that you do or have done recently that you would prefer not to do, or something that you haven't done that you prefer to do. Just bring that to mind, and if neither of those is accessible, just allow yourself to find a place of pause. So whatever position that your body is in, just notice the sensation of the support that is underneath you. Whether it's under your seat or under your back or under your feet, notice the support that's underneath you. And notice that that support does not stop at your skin, that support travels up all the way through your body. So noticing any places in your body that might feel tight or sore or tender in some way. Just take a breath into those places, allowing yourself to notice your physical body. And maybe there's a place that feels good, and notice that. Maybe there's a place that feels numb or disconnected. Notice that. Take a deep breath into whatever you're noticing in your physical body right now. And then pause and ask yourself, what does my body need right now? Maybe it needs some water or some rest. Maybe it needs some activity. Maybe it needs connection. What does your body need right now? And what is a skillful and healthy way that I can give my body whatever it is it needs? And then take a breath and just pause here with whatever thoughts might be arising, whatever you might be thinking about. And this might be something that you're worried about or excited about or looking forward to. It might be something that you're wondering about. But whatever it is, that wherever your thoughts are going, notice what it is. Notice the train of thought. I have a teacher who says, when you notice the train of thought, watch it from the platform. Get off the train and watch where the train is going. Thinking it's not a bad thing or a good thing. It's just what the mind does. And so notice what it's doing right now. Sometimes I can find myself getting caught in a loop that keeps going around and around about the same thing. And if that's happening, just notice. You don't have to do anything about it. And then take a breath and ask yourself, what does my mind need right now? Maybe it needs some space. Maybe it needs some perspective. Maybe it needs to go outside and look at the sky. Maybe it needs to look something up or write something down. What does my mind need right now? And then take a breath and perhaps take your hands to your heart, but you don't have to do that. But just notice whatever emotions may be arising right now. Whatever feelings are present for you. Again, you might be anxious about something or frustrated about something. You might feel disconnected and numb, or you might feel happy or grateful or sad. Just notice whatever it is. Emotions do what emotions do. They move like water and they change all the time. It's not bad or good, just noticing what's arising. And then take a breath. Take a breath into what you're feeling and the physical sensation of what you're feeling. And then pause and ask yourself, what does my heart need right now? Maybe I need some reassurance or some diversion or to create something or talk to someone. Whatever it is, It's totally fine. Notice what is needed. Now, sometimes, as I said before, that when things get flurried and busy and in a swirl, it's easy to think that the need is something superficial. And the invitation of this Ajna practice is to dig underneath the surface and find the valid and important need, whatever it is. This is something you can do in just a few seconds, just a couple of breaths, or you can take longer. Take yourself for a walk or do a longer meditation. But keep coming back. Keep inquiring into what it is that you truly need. The more time that you spend with yourself, authentically listening to what you need, the more skill you will have in helping other people do the same. And seeing in a relationship or a situation exactly what's needed. I hope you'll take this Ajna practice and use it in a way that really works for you. Maybe it's journaling, maybe it's talking it through with someone, maybe it's drawing something. Whatever it is, I would love to hear about it. Please leave a comment below, email me. You can always reach me through my blog at focuspocusnow.com, where you'll find lots of resources, including some meditations that I'll share today that will lead you to similar lines of inquiry. And don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, like, post a comment, and share it with anyone who you think might benefit. Thank you for practicing with me today. Please let me know how you're doing. I'm so grateful for you.